About 30 minutes out from the harbor, Captain Bang prepares the luminous squid jig wound in the josangi and begins fishing.
The josangi is a machine for catching squid, allowing us to control everything automatically from inside.
As the fishing lights begin to turn on, the sea of Ulleungdo lights up brightly. The reason for these very bright lights illuminating the water is because squid have a natural habit of being attracted to light. Squid, which mainly inhabit the northeastern regions of Asia, spawn near Tsushima Island in Japan and migrate up to 200 kilometers north of Ulongo, being a one-year lifespan fish. Ulongo is especially famous for squid due to its geographical characteristics. Just beyond the coast, the depth reaches up to 2,000 meters, making it difficult for other fish to inhabit, except for squid. Squid fishing commences in mid-September, late autumn, and continues through January. During the peak season, Captain Bang caught up to 300 boxes of 20 squid a day. But nowadays, as the season nears its end, it's not even half of that amount.
A cuttlefish, you see, is quite tall and rather large, while a squid is comparatively shorter. And if you take a look at their legs, a squid's legs are longer. And cuttlefish legs are shorter.
It's well past midnight at this point. Captain Bang prepares a simple snack. Today's special is cuttlefish molho. He finely chops the cuttlefish and also prepares some winter radish.
In order to work through the entire night, it's important to eat a delicious meal right now. That's how you get your strength.
Next, he thinly slices green onions with spicy chongyang peppers. Then, add a generous spoonful of gochujang, some sugar, and a little bit of water, and mix it all together to create the perfect cuttlefish molho, a true delicacy.
Oh, it's good.
Actually, this squid sashimi originally began as a quick and simple meal for busy fishermen using whatever ingredients were readily available. It's a dish reflecting the fishermen's lives.
The sea, you know, it's like a tree without roots. You know, when the weather is really bad, when the conditions are quite rough, it's extremely difficult.
Fishermen are destined by fate to live in confrontation with the sea. Sometimes it's a very exhausting and quite lonely job. That's precisely why even just the distant faint lights spreading from the port can, on occasion, truly make their hearts swell with emotion. The land, you see, is indeed the dream harbor that they so deeply long to ultimately reach. Currently, like Captain Bang, there are 90 squid boats operating off the coast of Ulleungdo. Most of their fishing activities take place from the afternoon until the next morning. "14 long hours of working through the night. Before they know it, the deck is filled with boxes of squid, and a few live ones are kept for sashimi. But compared to the prepared boxes, it's far from enough."
Did not catch much today. What will you become of the cost?
For a fishing boat like the Captain's, weighing 11 tons, a day's trip costs roughly 1.2 million won. Therefore, it's hard for the fishermen to earn a decent return, but they head back to the port, holding on to hopes for tomorrow. Just over a decade ago, annual squid catches reached as much as 7,000 to 8,000 tons. However, in recent years, the amount caught is around 5,000 tons. This means the fishermen's concerns are bound to grow.
All right, 21, got 22.
The caught fish are immediately put up for auction. Due to the low supply compared to demand, the popularity of Ulleungdo squid remains high.
Since it's caught in deep, clean waters, people in Seoul call it sugar squid for its sweetness. Compared to squid from the East Sea and other places, these squid have a richer, sweeter flavor and are packed with taurine, making them very nutritious. That's precisely why the Ulongo squid is now widely sold in Seoul.
The auction squid is processed right on the spot. Unlike dried squid from other regions, which is often frozen, the squid caught here is processed right here immediately while it's still fresh.
Sleeping 3 to 4 hours a day to earn a living, I raised 4 sons, got them through school, and married them off. Ulleungdo is all about squid. Without squid, Ulleungdo would be deserted.
The squid's caught and dried right away, so it doesn't get frozen. Fish lose flavor if you freeze and thaw them too.
Now it's the mother's turn. They remove the squid's entrails, clean them thoroughly, and then skewer them one by one. They get paid 21 for each squid they prepare. It's quite a tough job, working an entire day just to earn 20,000 won. But today, the squid caught by Captain Bang went straight to the drying facility without going through the auction. For 2 hours, Mrs. Kim Joo-young has been running around sweating.
Today we caught about 1,400 squid. We need to catch around 2,000 squid just to cover the expenses, but since we didn't catch enough, I brought some home to dry and make up for it.
You're not auctioning them right away?
Yeah, auctioning them off just doesn't cover the expenses, so we really need to do some at home to minimize the loss, you know?
Joo-young, married at 27, is in her 14th year of marriage. They might want to avoid working in the cold, but that's not always possible. These particular squid are truly a precious treasure, hard won by her husband who battles the cold, harsh sea throughout the night without any sleep. Later that afternoon, Ju-young prepares a warm broth using squid innards. It's a heartfelt gift for her husband. Ju-young learned from her mother-in-law that adding cabbage and squid to the broth makes it taste very refreshing.
Well, in the old days, people used to dry the squid to earn money, and the innards and roe that were not worth much were utilized as side dishes at home. That particular taste has been passed down through the generations to this very day.
Every winter when it's squid season, the couple is forced to live separate lives from each other. The husband goes to sea, the wife worries. But they fully understand that it is only because of the sea and the squid that the couple can even dare to dream of a brighter, more prosperous future ahead.
So I'm always feeling grateful toward the squid, yes. I'm truly grateful to the sea.
Island of wind, waves, snow, Ulleungdo. Ulleungdo has about 90 squid boats. And even today, when the snow ceases and the golden sunset graces the tranquil sea, they will depart the harbor and venture out to the ocean once more. Soon, the night sea. Because somewhere out there, their own dreams shine even more brightly than the fishing lights.